Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, today is Friday, and I just had my Bible study with my students yesterday. Kind of waited till Friday to do it. I just got back yesterday from vacation. Me and my wife went to Pennsylvania, so I'm back, and I'm trying to get my sea legs back. So it's been kind of wompy last day or two. So I just want to let you know. We did Romans chapter 8, verses 1 through 4 yesterday with my students. And but I'm only going to read verses 3 to y'all. Romans 8, 3. Verses 8, 3 is like one of those verses, like if I was just going to do a Bible study on one verse, this would be the verse. And this is where we spent a lot of our time last week. So this is what Romans 8, 3 says. What the law could not do, since it was limited by the flesh, God did. He condemned sin by the flesh by sending his own Son in flesh like ours under sin's domain, and as a sin offering. So there's very interesting things that come out when Paul was writing to the Romans about Jesus. So this is one of those verses that you kind of get a clear picture of the gospel, what Jesus did and why he did it. So the first thing you see is he said what the law could not do, since it was limited by the flesh, since it was limited by people, since it was limited by sin. That's what that first statement means. What the law could not do, because we are limited as people. We are limited because of our sin. God did. That's what he made. That's the comment he made after that. He condemned sin in the flesh by sending his own Son in the flesh. So you see an idea of why Jesus had to come. God in human skin had to be here have that flesh on flesh battle, have that sin against Jesus battle, and really be that perfect sacrifice. And in fact, the last part of this verse says as a sin offering. Now I did some research, and I have these cute little Bible verses on my app here, where I can read Leviticus 5, 6, and 7. I read that to my students, and you can read those too. Now, there's a different context out there, obviously, because they're about 400 years apart. Leviticus 5, 6 talks about what you should do if someone sinned against you. And it talks about you should sacrifice a female goat or sheep. Now, a question was raised by one of my students, and it was a great question. Why a female goat? And my logical mindset said, well, female goats birth babies. Think about that. If you sacrifice your perfect female goat, how many more babies are you going to get out of a male goat? None. So that's my logical thing. I don't know if there's any truth to it, or that's just what I think. So take it for whatever you want to take it for. But we saw that they had to be sacrifices. Back in the Old Testament, animals had to be sacrificed for this. So we see that Jesus was basically that sacrifice for the New Testament church. And another side note I like to point out, Ezekiel 36:26. This was Ezekiel talking to the God's people, and he talked about replacing your heart of stone with hard flesh. Well, again, it's context of what Ezekiel is talking about other than Paul. Ezekiel in the Old Testament is talking about you're hard-hearted and I need to soften your heart. And obviously when Paul talks about the flesh here, he's more talking about the sin and the corruption of people. Hey guys, it's good to be back. I'll be at Tomahawk Sunday morning. Looking forward to it. My weekly schedule is going to be released sometime this weekend. I don't know when. I'll probably work on that when I'm done pressing stop on this video. Thank you for your time. Appreciate y'all. I hope to see y'all later. Later, guys. Bye.